Hello everyone. Hello. How are we doing? We'll begin here rather shortly. Hope everyone didn't miss me too much. I certainly didn't miss me. I've been pretty darn sick. Fortunately, I'm still recover. Oh, hi, Ancient Gamer. How you doing, man? Long time no see. About 12 hours. I enjoyed watching your stream yesterday. Sorry I had to go like not long after starting watching. Just really needed to go to bed, but luckily I got a solid 10 hours of sleep. I wish I could tell you that it made me feel all better, but no, I still feel pretty rough. No more fever, no more nervous system shocks, but the recovery is still taking its toll on me, but I don't want nothing to get in the way of my streaming. So, hi Seth. How you doing, man? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. A better day than I'm having. I wouldn't say I've had a terrible day, but it's just kind of, I just kind of have that flu feeling, that, you know, the existential dread blanket on top of everything I've had to do today. But other than that, it's been a pretty normal day. Go to the bank for this, go to the store, get rotisserie chicken. Here we are back in Fallout. It's been a while since we were here. That's why I named the title of the video, Who Was I Killing Again? Because I genuinely forgot what we were doing. Oh, that's right. Oh, so I remember now. Seth wanted to see me get all my settlements up and running, so we're in the middle of doing a bunch of settlement building and settlement quests and all of that goodness. Yesterday I got paid for 7 days, muted from this game, then I couldn't play with you, then I got grounded. Keep up with the pace, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. I don't feel so bad that I don't think that I could stream. I'm a little bit cranky, but fortunately I don't have to interact with anyone too directly while I'm streaming. And we'll do our best to make sure that we're muting anytime we need to cough. I'm sure a couple will slip through, so sorry in advance about the sick wetness that'll be coming from your boy here. Yeah, if you were interested in 7 days, though, that's a really fun game. That's a game I've been considering setting up like a server for, so that anyone could play whenever they liked, kind of like a Minecraft thing, because it's basically Minecraft. The only thing I was looking forward to is watching your stream, make my morning. That's really good to hear, man. I'm glad that I can do that for you. I mean, it's exactly what I'd always hoped to hear someday in my streaming career, is that people look forward to my stream and I can make their life a little bit better, because that's what we want to do here, you know? That's the whole point. So it makes me happier than you might even realize. We just gotta figure out what we're doing. I'd rather this than the SpongeBob movie. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I told you it wasn't going to be any good. But you knew that anyways. Why does that guy keep calling you kid? Because homie's 50 years old. He's twice my age. He can call me whatever he likes. You're just a fetus compared to a man's here. I look old to you only because I'm twice your age. we got a whole generation of streaming here, or whole 2 generations of streaming. Pretty impressive stuff. Your sperm against him. Dang. You could be his kid. For real though. Let's see. Let's activate these quests for... Let's find quests for starting... Here we go, there's one. For the settlement stuff. Nah. I remember we talked about this last time. Somebody was like, "You're old enough to be my grandpa," and it was like, okay, if you had kids when you were like 10, and so did your kids. But in this case, I think the ages actually work out. If you had kids in like your 30s, then Seth here could have been your kid. Maybe he is your kid. Who knows? I know you're a real rascal, going around and doing all the rascally things. No. How do you guys like my Christmas gift here? My Aunt Stephanie made me this cool shawl here. I don't know how she can crochet so quickly, but she made it in like 4 days over the course of the vacation that I spent over with my family. Hell to the no. Yeah, I know you probably aren't super interested in having kids. Henry's bad enough, isn't he? Rascal Henry. Okay, I think that's all of our quests so far. I know we got a lot of quests done, so now we just need to figure out which places we haven't set up yet. Please do the mission, speak to the devil so you can get the best armor in the game. Speak to the devil? Which one? Speak to the devil. Speak of the devil. I have pretty good armor already. I'd be surprised if this could get me better armor than what I'm wearing, because I have marine armor on. Oh, you know what? This is not the correct save file. We're not in the correct world. We are not in the world that we normally play on stream. We were doing a bunch of audio testing and loading other save files, so we didn't wreck that save file. Let me oops, I accidentally closed the game instead of going to main menu. Let's go to the correct actual save file that we're supposed to be playing on for stream. I ended up loading up some old ones just for testing. There's a mission called Speak to the Devil and you get the XO2. Oh, I don't wear power armor, so I find it a little bit annoying and especially because I have a sneak-based build, it's not particularly good for me. Let's see, so I think it was this one. I think this is the correct one. I remember last time you were watching me play, Seth. Fortunately, you couldn't hear it on your end, but I kept getting blasted with like 50 decibels of white noise whenever I'd try playing, and I ended up having to cancel the stream and spend the entire next 2 days troubleshooting just to be able to play again. But I think it was because of the audio application beta capture thing, and I think we got that resolved. So
someone there.
I ended up uninstalling OBS and redoing all of my settings from the beginning again. So
I'm hearing stuff.
I believe this is the right one. Yeah, so we have, besides power armor, pretty much the best armor in the game as far as I'm aware. And I mean, maybe there's better stuff to pick up at some point, but this stuff is pretty good. Better than any of the base game armor, some DLC armor. I can't live without it, literally, yeah. Well, you have a totally different way of playing the game. When somebody starts shooting me, I run away, and then I go find a really tight corner to squeeze, and then shoot them, and pop out from cover, shoot, and then run away if it gets nasty. You just walk in there and blast face, which is absolutely respectable. I'm just a giant pussy. I don't want to die. Usually before you start the stream, I try and get my XP to 300 so no one can pass me. Well, unfortunately, I think you got this time by Ancient Gamer. I'd suggest that you fight it out, but I know Ancient Gamer is a master in karate and taekwondo, so you wouldn't stand a chance, unfortunately. You don't have the most sneaky stuff. You go to the military place, you can get a suit. What makes you What makes you invisible when you crouch? I actually have a couple pieces of chameleon armor sitting around, but I really dislike it because sometimes you'll open your Pip-Boy, and unless you're literally moving while you open it, your inventory will be invisible, and it's really annoying. I'm functionally invisible already, even with this armor on. And I can honestly sneak in power armor too pretty effectively, but not so effectively that it's as convenient as just wearing normal armor. And I'm tanky enough with this stuff and my perks, like... yeah, I'm pretty much good. Anything but explosions.
I hear something.
We need to figure out where to go. Who is this ancient gamer? Karate? Yeah. You can't hide from me. I've watched all of your old karate videos of you accidentally killing all those people with your insane, incredible power. I know you're ashamed of it, but honestly, it's really cool. You should go back to fighting. We gotta drop these heavy guns. My inventory is all full. We gotta get out of here so we can go drop off some of this stuff. Don't need these. Oops, what did I just drop? A telephone? Yeah, we don't need that. We honestly get plenty of screws from guns now. We have like hundreds of screws ever since we started grabbing the scrapping perks. I am interested in the military place you're talking about though, Seth. I might grab the armor just so I can have it. Ancient gamer, let's hug it out. Oh, let's thug it out, bro. That's nice. You guys are so cool. Way cooler than me. I'm just mean and grumpy because I'm sick and stinky. If you guys could smell the stuff that I cough up, you'd want to kill me too. Oh my goodness. So, oh man. I don't know how to say this, but despite everything, the audio issue that I was experiencing before is happening again, and it seems to only be related to Fallout. I don't know what to say or what to do. I spent 2 whole days troubleshooting this and nearly went to the distance of resetting my entire PC to try and solve this issue. I downloaded Reaper audio plugins because I thought the OBS ones might be causing it, and I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS and redid everything from scratch, and I'm using a different audio capture source and all of this, and yet still I try to play Fallout and it just absolutely blasts me with noise. And it affects other things too. Whenever you guys comment, it just makes the most horrendous noise. Here, I can put my headphones up to the microphone so you have an idea of what I'm going through. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what I keep having to hear. Message aren't saying, it looks like all I'm trying to say is let's hug it out, man. Yeah, I can see your messages in Streamlabs because Streamlabs will put through what YouTube doesn't. Yeah, I wish. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I really just want to play Fallout today. I do not have the energy to go through all of this again. But like this sound thing that's happening is, I mean, it's ridiculous. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna turn down. I don't know. I think there's a thing called Raft. I don't know if you've heard of it. We could play Raft. I think we'll be playing Raft today anyways after Fallout stream. But here's what we'll do. We're just going to turn down our audio all of the way. We're just going to have a silent stream today because I don't know what else to do. I'm not even sure what I could possibly do. That would make it better. I know it's fine on your guys' end, so maybe what we'll do is we'll turn it up a little, and then yeah, we'll just unplug my own headset and I'll play without sound, so you guys can hear what's going on. And apparently, it's fine, but I wouldn't even know where to begin troubleshooting this. I've tried doing so many different things, and it's insanely frustrating, and I am so out of energy for that sort of thing right now. Can't even let it bother me. I'm going to start screaming and slamming stuff with my fists just out of frustration. It's such a strange and unfair issue I have to deal with here. So I guess I'm just playing without audio today. It just is what it is. Because I am not canceling another entire, like, 2 days of streaming to deal with this. I was playing it yesterday. Won't be on long, I got a fun day ahead of me. Yay, SpongeBob. Yeah, good luck with that. I thought you'd already watched it. Unfortunate that, no, still haven't had to do that yet, so. You got modern SpongeBob ahead of you. Adopt me, please. Oh man, what if I could? I can barely keep my own life together sometimes. Like right now, feeling like just throwing everything up in the air and going and hiding in my bed for a while. I'm so frustrated with these audio issues. I feel like I have a demon living in my computer that's just like, you thought streaming was cool? You thought you were having success streaming? Well, here's an absolutely untroubleshootable issue that absolutely ruins your streams. Fuck you, die. So that's pretty much what my experience is lately with Fallout. I can at least be thankful that it only seems to affect Fallout, and I wonder if it was only that location. It's strange, though, that even after I close the game, the issue will persist until I restart my PC. It happens on different save files, too, so I don't think it's just the location. That's why I had that other save file open. I was, like, testing around. I genuinely don't know what happened. I have a feeling that it was Bethesda's shadow patch that they did. You guys remember I was saying that they ruined my frame rate. Well, they also ruined my game to the point where I can't play it at all because of the audio issues, because of the shadow drop update. Thanks, Bethesda. Love you, Bethesda. So awesome. That's unbelievably frustrating. Unbelievable. Attack OBS? I don't think it's OBS's fault. I think it's Fallout. If I was to uninstall a game and then I stole it, do you uninstall a game and then stole it? Do you think the band from the game would go away from a server in the game? I have to read that again. If I was to uninstall a game and then... Oh, you probably mean install it, because I know you use speech to test. So if I uninstall and then install, do you think the band from the game would go away from a server in the game? I don't know. You might have to try typing that one out, because I do not understand your comment. No, on my computer. Oh, I see. You have one living in your PC as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is not what I was hoping for today. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually a whole lot tilted. So we're gonna try and just enjoy this stream as much as possible. Since I don't have audio that I can hear right now, I'm just going to have to notice when comments happen, because I won't be pinged when comments occur. Hi, Baby Rilla. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're just doing a bit of Fallout settlement building. I'm still having the audio issues that I spent days and all sorts of things trying to troubleshoot, trying to fix, and we're still having them, unfortunately. So I'm playing without any sound. Well, I'm sick and I'm super duper pissed off at Fallout and Bethesda for ruining my game once again by blasting me with insanely loud white noise, which I can't fix. But it just is what it is. I feel like my screen keeps slapping me in the face and it hurts a lot one day. One of the monitors are working one day and the other monitor's not. I really want to drop kick my monitor. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. I'd do anything to fix this audio issue. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I was tearing my hair out for days and then it just comes back. It's like, ugh. Very unfortunate. It's not as bad as connecting Pornhub to your mom's car and then playing it. No, I imagine that's probably... I remember doing something similar to that when I was a bit younger. You know, it's puberty things, you know how it is. Makes it a little tougher that I have religious parents. They certainly were like, yeah, that was a surely uncomfortable conversation. Let's activate all of these quests. For Covenant's another place that we can get a settlement. We could either do the Covenant quest line, or we could just kill everyone in Covenant because we know what the quest line is, and then take that location. Secure Jamaica plan and use workshop. Okay, we want that one. Do this. Do that. Good troubles. Yep. What's this? No, not that one. Okay. Let's see. What's the nearest quest that we can do here? Kind of hard to see with all the markers that I have now. We could probably just run straight over to Nordhagen. Could you maybe go to the island and make a city? Or are you going to be a bad boy not doing it? I don't know what you mean by island and make a city. You mean this island right here? That's the only one that I can see. I was thinking I'm going to run next to Nordhagen because we got something. We just did their quest, so we can go ahead and go activate this workbench here. I need somewhere to drop off a lot of the stuff in my inventory too. We have this habit of leaving a bunch of stuff in our inventory in random workshops. So at some point we're going to have to make a big round trip to all of our places so that we can pick up all of the random stuff that we left all over the place. But for now, we'll just continue what we were doing, leaving a bunch of random stuff at every workshop. I wish supply lines let you move anything from location to location, but supply lines only count for scrap and food and water. So if you store a gun in one workshop, you can't pick it up in another. It's just a little bit unfortunate, especially when you have to invest so many points into charisma and another point into the perk just to get supply lines in the first place. But I mean, it's still insanely useful. To me, it almost feels mandatory to get supply lines to be an efficient settlement builder. Otherwise, it's really quite difficult as far as the time investment goes. Apparently, you take the Pip-Boy off. I wasn't aware that you could take the Pip-Boy off. I thought it was fused to my arm like Ben 10. That's an old show, that's a throwback. Old Ben 10. I used to think that show was pretty cool when I was a kid, although I barely ever watched it. I have no idea if it's still a thing that goes on these days or not.
Well, you're still alive. That either means you haven't gone after those super mutants yet, or good news?
Those super mutants?
Yes, I
be
did.
Bothering you again.
I'm trying to open it.
I guess you were
Trying to
the right
open a
person for the
dialogue.
job, huh?
There we go.
Thanks, friend. By the way, We've
Bada
decided to
bing, bada
support the
boom.
Minutemen.
Alright, so
We've got
let's
to help
see.
each other if we want things to get better.
Gotta activate the workshop here. Then we'll assign somebody to the supply line. Can you be a provisioner settler? Yes. Go to Sanctuary. Bye-bye. I'm separating you from your family. You'll be fine, child, right? I didn't know we could have child settlers besides special NPCs. Also, I'm removing your gourds because nobody will like gourds. No more gourds. No more gourds. You guys thought you liked gourds? Well, you can't have any gourds. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, walk away. No gourds for you. We are a tato family. We plant potatoes. Oh, I gotta enable some macros here. Gotta open up my Logitech. We just gotta throw on our settlement building macros to make what we gotta do in these places a little bit easier. So let's see. Need that macro for placing stuff, and we need this macro for scrapping stuff. There we go. Alright. This ought to be better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 36 potatoes. That'll give us enough food for the maximum people that we can have at our level of charisma. With 6 charisma, you can have 10 base people plus 1 point, plus 1 person per charisma point. So we can have like 16 or 17 people per area max. And so we place down 36 potatoes. It's exactly 3 workers will get us 18 food, so we'll have like a little bit of surplus at each place. So that's what we're doing. 36 potatoes at each place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A little bit of a pro tip. For some reason, the way this game's coded, if you try and place potatoes from right to left, they'll be like twice as spaced out as from left to right. So if you want to have crops that are this close together, you have to only place from left to right. Don't ask me why that is. It just is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be good. I'm gonna place a bell to get these people over here so that we can tell them to harvest crops. We're gonna need a generator. We're gonna need our equipment video beacon. You go back to farming, but this time potatoes. And where's the child? Where is he? I rang the bell. Why doesn't everyone come running? You're supposed to come running when I ring the bell. Read your message, please. Yeah, sorry, like I said, Seth, I don't have the notifications on because I can't play with sound today, so you're just gonna have to be patient with me. For my birthday, I'm getting a Pip-Boy. Pip-Boy controller, Pip-Boy collection toy, I get a Pip-Boy suit, Popeye suit, and a new Pip-Boy setup. That's super cool. That's super cool. I'm glad for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. Doesn't look like I can assign this guy to anything. You're always talking smack on your parents, but it sounds like they're doing something really cool for you for your birthday. And happy birthday, by the way. Yeah. I think he does, yeah. So I unassigned this guy, but Now he's just unassigned and I can't reassign him. So I don't know, maybe he'll figure it out. You just go do whatever. I have a new settler anyways. A cooler settler. Never mind, he's the provisioner. Yeah, get out of here. We'll, okay, we need water. We need defense. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that's in the way. Oh, I can't hear it. Just get rid of all this crap we don't need. And there we go. Easy peasy scrap removal. This is why we use macros. We just kind of wave our camera around and everything we don't want just disappears. Pretty great. Love macros. Way better than pressing E and R a million times. Alright, we need 18 waters. Probably won't believe me, but just for the Liberty Prime statues, 1500. I believe you. Oh, I believe you. But that is wild. I can't believe that. I couldn't have imagined anything like that in my wildest dreams as a kid. I did not grow up with any sort of wealth in my immediate family, so it was always a joy to be able to even get the games that I wanted to play. When I was allowed to play them, of course. My parents didn't let me play anything that was violent when I was a kid. Except for random exceptions. So I wasn't allowed to play Skyrim, but I was allowed to play Morrowind and Oblivion and Halo. So I don't know how you explain that, but that's just the way it was. Bothered me as a kid, but I do understand it as an adult. They also didn't let me go play like any MMOs or anything like that, but these days I really understand that one. I don't think I'll let my kids play MMOs either. First I thought you said I was going to buy, I was like, no, you're the one on my face. I was about to kick my head. But I saw that. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Yikes, that is like the price of a week on the Gold Coast. I think I prefer the Gold Coast. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a material guy. I don't really care about things. Most likely as a consequence of the life I've had to live without all of the things that I ever wanted. I just kind of grew unattached from objects. So it's like, I mean, I don't buy anything ever, basically. If I had $1,500, I would just throw it in a savings account or invest it in stocks or something, because that brings me more happiness. How about close are you to done with the game on a percent scale? That's a good question. As far as the main storyline goes, maybe like 50%. All of the side quests, I have no idea. I'm sure that there are absolutely tons of content that we could churn through. I've got maybe half of the settlements hooked up, so there's more settlements to do, and then it's kind of like, I don't know, it's really hard to say because, you know, it's an RPG. You can just kind of do whatever you want, and so as long as you can think of something to do, the game isn't, you know, technically complete. All I want you to do is have a comfortable life of streaming. That would be nice. That would be nice. I do have a pretty comfortable life, though. I worked really hard in my younger years to secure a good career, so I have a solid career now. So as far as money goes, I'm pretty comfortable. You know, I have a nice house, and I have all of the things that I want. I get to play games. I even have right now the time to stream and do this kind of thing, which is cool. So. But maybe someday I could move on to content creation full-time, which would allow me to do more good things. That would be nice. Maybe someday. Subliminal message, hit the like button. That's not very subliminal. I didn't know there was so much content. Seems like you've done a lot. Yeah, there really is. That's as much as I like to rag on Bethesda, and they deserve it, because they keep breaking my game every time that they do an update, and it's the same case with everyone. They do make games that have a lot of content in them, and I like that a lot. I just wish that I could play it with sound without having my eardrums broken. That's all. I just like having eardrums. Right, and we're going to need 40, so we need to place 5 of these. Yeah, we need to place 5 of these things, 5 laser turrets, and then we need to power them. So we'll need 10 power. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 laser turrets. So we need 10 power. We currently have 2. So we need more power. Too much power. Let's see. So we have 2, 5, 8, 11. Should be good. Connect these to each other. Normally we would just be placing normal turrets, but we are out of gears. Oops. So this is the next best thing we can do here. Alright, that's 8 defense. Let's connect these. 16 defense. Will this go far enough? I don't think so. Might need a pylon. Never built a pylon, to be honest. Where can you get that big generator from? It's just a windmill generator. It's in the base game. You just go to generators and scroll through a few. It's small generator, medium generator, large generator, windmill. So it's just the 4th generator. Oh, you mean this one? This one, I think this one is DLC. It's probably the contraptions workshop. And then you need rank 4 science to be able to build it, but obviously it produces a ton of electricity. A ton. Power pylon. Build a power pylon right here. Alright, connect. What? Ah, these things can be so useless. Okay, how about here? I gotta go have fun. Hope to see you tonight. Thanks for joining, Ancient Gamer. It's always good to see you, dog. Always glad to have you here. Really makes my day. Really chuffs me up. Really chuffs me. There we go. I want to place these around, but it's so annoying to get them hooked up. I almost am ready to just be like... put them all right next to each other just to meet the score I'm trying to meet. There we go. 40 defense. Now all we need is beds, and this settlement will be good to go, and we can move on to the next. So let's scrap the stuff we don't need here. I need to check out this person. Which person is which person? Let's do our usual thing here, and we will, let's see. I think that since we're using sleeping bags now, we should be able to place a small shack and fill it up with enough beds for everyone. The big shack seems almost kind of overkill for how many beds we actually need. Sleeping bag. There we go. We got plenty of cloth. Cloth's real easy to come by because you get like multiple cloth from pre-war money, and you can get pre-war money pretty easily, so super abundant resource. And the villagers, the main character cares what type of bed that he has, but the villagers will do just fine with these basic sleeping bags as long as they're covered, so we'll just slam a bunch of these into here and say that that's good for them. They don't mind. Let's place this diagonally so we can fit more in, like italics. $17 should be good. Should be enough beds. Bip bip. Along with these two in here. There's 3, I see. Yeah. So this place is good to go. And then on to the next place. Oh, right. We need to do some scrapping. Let's see. Build a workstation. Crafting. Weapons workbench. Craft. Scrap that. Yeah, having the scrapping practice is nice. Look how much we can get out of some random gun. Bunch of crazy cookie stuff. All this goodness. 25 aluminum, holy moly. Yeah, give me that. Wow, look at all this scrap. Can never have enough scrap. You know what I'm saying? Can never have enough scrap. I'm still wearing my hazmat suit. Don't mind me, I'm just a spaceman. So I guess we'll just take out the most valuable junk that we want to make sure that we have hold on to, just in case raiders do come here. And any scrap that doesn't weigh anything. We don't need this silver bowl. Take the crystal, the oil, the gears, we need the gears. Okay, that's probably good. Store potatoes in there. And let's just make sure that we save real fast. Drink some water. Water. Beautiful. Save real fast. And head over to our next place. So we need to kill the raiders in Corvega. We need to go to Jamaica Plain. Let's see. Our inventory is, again, kind of full. We want to go back to Sanctuary. There's probably not going to be a lot in Corvega that we necessarily need to carry because we've already cleared that before. So let's go to Corvega. Clear Corvega and then run back to Sanctuary. And then we'll go to Jamaica Plains after. Just fast travel to the Institute, the only place that we get to fast travel to in survival. It does cut down a lot of our running around time, though, and we can go back to the center of the map whenever we like. Certainly helps a lot. Let's place our custom marker here. So that we can differentiate it from all of the random quest markers we have activated. Just kind of hope we don't get jumped by anything super powerful because we can't hear anything. We just kind of
Excuse me.
hope that for our stream tonight that we don't have more of the audio issues. It does seem to be isolated only to Fallout, fortunately. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that figured out at some point when I have the energy to continue troubleshooting that. I'd hate to have to cancel streaming Fallout after we've gotten this far. But if I spend another 2 days troubleshooting Fallout audio and still can't fix it, I mean, I would have to eventually give up at some point. I looked online to see if anybody else ever had the same issue, but nothing that I can see so far. I mean, it's a brand new issue, so maybe by this time there's some posts about it. I can only assume that the update that they randomly shadow dropped that broke my frame rate and also destroyed my audio, I've got to imagine that at least one other person out there is experiencing the issues that I am. That's my assumption. Oh yeah, let's put on our normal armor so we don't get nuked. Okay. Inventory is full of power armor. Are we wearing everything we're supposed to be wearing? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright. Let's just kill these fellers. Easy peasy. I'm not gonna bother to spend much time looting because we're just here to get the quests out of the way. We've already cleared this location before. It must have reset, and that's why we can get another quest here. But we are kind of drowning in scrap at this point, besides a couple very particular types that we're always needing, so we really don't need to be spending too much time looting. We just kind of need to do our shooting and then our leaving and going back to what we were doing. We've done this POI recently, so hopefully we can just kind of remember where to go, because it's a bit of a confusing layout. Kind of like a castle in real life. Fun fact, yeah, they make real life castles are designed to be as confusing as possible, so that people who are coming to try and take the castle have no idea where they're going.
You saw something?
They get lost inside the castle walls. Castles are pretty interesting. Some pretty fascinating pieces of defensive architecture.
Just noise.
Pretty cool how ingenious some of our ancestors were.
What the?
Wasn't that Gristle? Isn't that the guy that we're supposed to, like, kill? Doesn't look like the quest completed, so do we have to kill them all? I thought we just had to kill him.
Disappearance act, huh?
Might be mistaken.
Oh, I know you're here. Yeah, keep running.
Let's see. Data. Kill the Raiders in Corvega. It might not have been the right guy. Remember, he's normally in a different spot, so... I think it's up here. Maybe out here. Oh yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. I think that's the guy we're supposed to kill. Alright, bye-bye. Easy peasy quest. And we out of here. It's probably 30, 40 raiders here, but we're able to get in, kill about 8 of them, and get out. Gotta go back to settlement building. Our true calling. Becoming king of the wasteland. I ain't got time to kill no more. Yeah, let's head back to Sanctuary.
What the hell was that?
Hearing shit.
Since we're kind of in a later stage of the game now, we've basically become God as far as it pertains to combat, and we're basically invisible and one-shot anything, so pretty convenient. Last time we killed Corvega, we pretty sure we died a couple times. This time we can just kind of show up, kill their leader, and leave. Pretty convenient. And I hope the sound is working fine for everybody who's watching the stream. I had to unplug my own headset because of the weird audio issues on my end. But last time I checked when this stuff was happening, it wasn't affecting the viewers, so hopefully it just sounds fine for you guys. I should pick up my pieces of armor that make me move faster. I think I left those back at Sanctuary. Got a couple of leggings that increase my movement speed. Good for these moments where I'm just running around. Moo. Once we're done, like, really effectively setting up as many settler places as we can, we'll have to go back to Fahaba, because that's what we were doing before. We have a grand side quest to complete. I'll see you later, Seth. Love you too, buddy. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that you always enjoy the streams. I'm glad that I can do that for you. And I'll see you next time. You let me know if you can get Raft working.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
Man, these settlers are always taking my bed. Why don't you go assign yourself somewhere else, Preston Garvey? There's plenty of sleeping bags.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem.
Alright, he wants to do the castle.
I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to
Preston
be the
Garvey
Minutemen
sure
HQ,
loves his
way
castle.
before my time. Well
At this point in the
fortified,
quest, if you talk to him, all he ever
centrally
talks
located,
about
and
is the
most
castle
importantly, it has
anymore.
a powerful radio transmitter we can use.
I guess we can go do the castle.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought you'd like the idea. So, Should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
I'll think about it and get
But we
back
can
to
do
you.
the castle
Your call.
later. I gotta take
Just
a nap
let me know when
first.
you're ready to pull the trigger. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to...
At this point, we're so strong that the Mirelurk Queen that spawns in the castle, we can probably just, like, one-shot. So yeah, we can probably go take the castle, no problem. Don't worry. Put all this stuff in here. Right, do we have the move speed things in here? No, we must have left those in Fahaba. Oh well. We'll get them back at some point. Concentrated Nuka-Cola Quantum. Restores 800 HP. Basic Nuka-Cola already restores 400. I'm not even sure if you can get that much. What's the point in having concentrated Nuka-Cola Quantum? Oh, it's a quest item, that's why. Okay. Apparently in the lore, they make this stuff glow by putting in, like, some super radioactive compound and just letting people drink it. The lore behind this game can be really funny. Hi, Mary Phillips. How are you doing today? Well, I'm pretty sick, but I'm otherwise doing pretty well. My mood always gets better when I do streaming because I always get to see my awesome viewers, and my viewers really are awesome. I'm super duper blessed, so. I almost didn't stream because I'm like pretty sick and not feeling physically too good. But my mood's a lot better. I was having a pretty bad day so far, but everybody in chat's making me feel a lot better, so that's awesome. Really grateful. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so I hope that you enjoy the stream. We started streaming not too long ago. It's been a couple months here. I had to take some time off, unfortunately, because of the sickness and all. But we're basically streaming all day, every day until we can't no more. And we're gonna try and see if we can't build a cool little online community. It's my belief that there's not enough good community out there these days, so our goal here is to kind of build like a cool Discord. How long have you been streaming in general? Yeah, just about a couple months. Probably less than that. We've been doing really little advertising and only streaming on YouTube so that we don't grow too quickly. I kind of have a strategy where I want to build like a cool, chill core audience and not have too many people come in at once. And it's been going really darn well despite all of that. I'm growing a lot quicker than I expected to, so it's honestly been a lot of fun. It's been really rewarding. I just like talking to people and meeting new people, so it's been pretty cool. Just out of curiosity, what brings you to my stream today? Were you just looking for Fallout content or looking for streams, or did it just like randomly show up or something? I'm always interested to the different ways that people end up finding it. Which kind of games would you like to play? Mostly like shooting or story-based games? I'm not particularly like... Games definitely don't need to be shooting games for me. Actually, my favorite games are usually roguelike, like strategy, inventory management games, that sort of thing. Like some of my favorite games have some of the most simple UIs that you could imagine. So it definitely doesn't need to be an FPS to capture my attention. I just particularly like Bethesda RPG games because I grew up playing them and I love the amount of content that's in them and stuff. But we play plenty of other games too. In the evenings, we generally play party games with viewers and friends. So like tonight, I'm thinking that we'll play Raft because we played Raft last night. I'm just waiting to see if everybody that was playing Raft with us yesterday will be available today. But if they are, you can expect to see another stream in 4 hours here because we'll stream this game for another 3 hours, take an hour break, and then do another stream for 3 or 4 hours. And we usually play like Repo or Peak or Raft now. Can you ask me something? Yeah, of course you can. Of course. Ask me whatever you like. And I'll do my best to pay attention to the comments because I'm having audio issues and I can't play with sound myself. So I can play you guys the sound, but did you have any plans to get custom stuff like logo banner overlays or maybe animated streams for starting soon and ending streams like each other? I'd love to share my portfolio. Yes. Yeah, no, I am looking for that sort of thing. I like to have that sort of stuff built by viewers. Like, for example, my thumbnails are built by Peewee, who is one of our longest time viewers. So, like, the thumbnail for this video is actually made by a viewer. But yeah, we are totally looking for people who can help us create, like, stingers and stuff like you're mentioning. Yeah, if you wanna hit me up on Discord or something, my Discord link's in the description. You could send me your portfolio, and I'd love to take a look at it. Here's my Discord. Add me up. I'll have to do that after stream if I can remember. That's pretty cool though. But yeah, I'm totally looking for that type of thing. I need, especially once I start my job on the 19th, I'm not going to have a ton of time to like moderate or create the auxiliary parts of my content besides the times that I can stream. So, and that's the big reason why we're not trying to grow too quickly is because, we're not going to have a bunch of time to moderate ourselves. So we're more focused on gatekeeping essentially, and trying to bring in only like the right type of people, if that makes sense, so that things don't get out of control, if you know what I mean. And keep it kind of tight for now until we're more experienced as a streamer and we have more well-rounded and different types of content and stuff and more associate creators and that sort of thing. But yeah, I appreciate your offer there. I'll have to check it out whenever I'm able to. I won't be able to do it right now, obviously, because I gotta continue doing my stream thing. There you go. Preston Garvey, you go sleep over here, bud, because that's my bed. You can't sleep in my bed, Preston Garvey. You did? Awesome. Cool. That'll make it especially easy, so I don't have to go back through comments. Thank you. And I'll give you a cool welcome gift. We like to do a little cool little welcome gift. Also sent me a friend request. Kindly accept it. Perhaps I'll consider it. Just as a consequence of being a streamer and stuff, we get targeted and harassed by scammers. So I'll have to check to see like how old your account is and that sort of thing first, and talk with my moderators before accepting any friend requests respectfully. Let's see. Now that we've done that, we can. The next thing we can either go to Jamaica Plain, or I think we're supposed to talk. Put your success to the settlers of Oberlin. I think Oberlin's like all the way. Oh, it's over here. We fast travel to the Institute, run to the Oberlin station, set that up, and then run to Jamaica Plain.
Good to see you.
But yeah, I apologize again to anyone watching that the content that I'm making today is not probably at the same quality I usually have it, just because it's not feeling super well. We're doing our best, but for the most part, I barely even can understand the words coming out of my own head. It's just as much as I can do to even exist at the moment. But you know, we already took like a week off and then another week because of sickness, and we can't do that forever, and we've only got so much time. So gotta make the most out of what we have here. And we're just gonna do our darn bestest. Because it matters to me. Gonna have to make a little swim here. So like always, we're gonna throw on our hazmat suit because the water will kill us. And then we report our success. I think we're waiting to turn in this quest for a very long time. Because we weren't ready to build out settlements yet. We needed a bunch more scrap. But we have a bunch of scrap now. And we are ready.
I took care of those
Settler.
raiders for you.
Really?
Took care of those raiders for you.
That's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand
whatever.
together.
Give me your workshop. Yeah. Alright. You're a provisioner now. So I thought the small shack would be big enough, but it wasn't really. We only could get enough beds because of the ones that previously existed. So we will be building another large shack. Large shack will do. Where's the front of it? Where's the front? Oh, there it is. There we go. Some beds for our new fancy little settlers here. Actually, before we do that, let's get that recruitment beacon up. Because it takes a second for the new settlers to arrive. There we go. Now while we go about the rest of our things, our settlers will show up and we can assign them. Right. I think that's all the food, so we'll replace them but better. These settlers are so useless. You could have placed your potatoes really close together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. We got our potatoes. And the settler already assigned himself to the potatoes.
Got
The
it.
new settler, that is, wherever they are. We need more water. I know settlement building probably isn't the most fascinating thing to watch, but we've been putting it off for quite some time for that reason, and it's very, very rewarding. Once we can get all of these hooked up, we'll be seeing a big influx in scrap and other benefits, like having provisioners running around and stuff, and it will be nice. It will feel good when we're done. Sorry about that. Just dying over here. Dying quickly. Better than dying slowly. Bunch of beds down so people have somewhere to sardine. One overly long game of sardines. Let's get rid of these fences because they don't do anything for us. We're never going to run to defend our settlements, so having fences really just does nothing. All that matters is the numbers of our defense. It's just a dice roll the way that the game calculates it. So we'll need 3 more generators. Let's place some laser turrets. We need 5 laser turrets. A1. 2. 3. 4. And 5 laser turrets. Oops. This one now. Provide the power for this turret. Except for the fact that these power lines suck. Alright, we'll just move the turret a little bit. Alright, how about that? Nope, still no. Ugh. How about now? Okay. Got a little bit of defense now. Maybe are there any pylons that are larger than this one? Yeah, there is. But it costs 8 times the steel, 3 times the ceramic, twice the copper. The steel we don't care about. Oh, it's probably fine. There we go. We're going to need another generator. Will this reach to our pylon? No. Alright, we'll just put a generator here in the middle of the place. This is a good spot for a generator. Oh. Ah. Works for me. Alright, then we just gotta hook up the last laser turret, wherever we left that laser turret. Oh, right here. That up to the system. We need one more generator. We only got 9 power. We need 10 power. Oh, we can't build the generators. We don't have any gears left. No! Oh! Alright, that's just gonna have to be the way it is for now. We're gonna have to find a source of gears. I think, though, it's not the worst point for us to have run out of gears entirely, because I believe that for every place that we've unlocked so far, they're all somewhat reasonably hooked up. I don't know why these guys are so unhappy. Coastal Cottage. They seem very angry. Why are they so angry? But yeah, I believe we have most of these places pretty much set up. Grey Garden needs more beds, but they're like half robots anyways. It's probably fine for now. I think we've done and basically set up all of the places that we've unlocked so far. So we can probably go on a mission to discover more gears. I wonder if they sell any gears in Diamond City. I can run over there and see if anybody's selling some gears. Pretend we don't notice the crashed alien ship. Try not to think about the fact that there are aliens. Definitely not going to open up the ship and pull out the dead alien bodies and study them. Although I would if I could. These guys just leave me alone. I'm just trying to get somewhere, you know what I mean? Thank goodness I'm tanky enough now to just kind of ignore them. See ya. I'm just gonna go over here now. Shoot me all you want. I do not care. I'm gonna drink water and heal faster than you can damage me. Manzelli looks pretty chill. How many of you actually have jobs though? Most of you are not assigned to a job. Alright, you guys need jobs. You all need something to do. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna get more gears. We're gonna place a bunch of scavenging stations and assign people to them. Here's how we're gonna get more gears. This place is bumping though. I feel like we just set up Hangman's Alley. I'm surprised there's already so many people here. All of you scavenge now. All of you jobless people, get to work. Get to work collecting the scrap. Scrap. If you build it, they will come. And if you're going to live in my settlement, you're going to be a scrap collector. Man. You a bunch of lazy good-for-nothings. living in my settlement without doing any sort of work. Get back to the kitchen.
Sure.
Right, I think everyone's pretty much assigned. Yeah. Oh, well, good enough anyways. Alright. Some space. Maybe we pick up whatever we randomly left here. Yeah, all of this stuff. Why don't we just go ahead and take all of that? Yeah. And do we have a weapons station? No, just a. Oh yeah, weapons workbench. All right. We can scrap these things. There we go. Still cumbered though. So we gotta get rid of more stuff. Drop off the steel and wood we don't want. There's some gears though. Got some gears out of that. Lots of screws. We really just don't even need like any of these. There's so many screws now that we have the gun scrapping stuff. What is weighing us down so much? Probably all of the meat that I remember is... Oh, right. We have like 1,000,000 drugs in here. Like an absurd amount of drugs just laying around in here. That's a solid 20 pounds of drugs. Okay. And we still need to get rid of some stuff. Inventory is too full to run around. We'll just store all junk. Into Diamond City. Ah, yes, but yes, assigning people to scrap stations is what we're going to do on our second run around of all of our bases here. Since we're low on gears, that's what we'll focus on now. We'll go place a bunch of scrap stations at all of the places that have enough settlers and give them their jobs. Who is that? Who is this man running around? Where did he go? Who was that? And where did he go? We're looking for a shipment of gears. I think that the gun guy sells gear shipments, which is what we need. We need gear shipments. Arturo. We've also been forgetting to wear our intelligence gear while we're placing stuff. Probably could have gained an extra entire level if we'd been wearing that. Oh.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Where's my hat? I'm supposed to have a hat. Oh, charisma hat. Alright, we used to use the destroyer helmet, but we went ahead and put that away because we didn't need it anymore. I'm sure that Fallon will sell us
Keep coming
something.
back. I might have to start giving.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Don't bother asking.
Uh-huh.
Need a charisma hat. There you go. Trilby hat will work. My lady. I guess we can
Miss?
sell something
Plenty
to
of clothing
Fallon
on the
here.
racks.
Give
If
me your
you're
money,
paying.
Fallon. After I eat and drink something. Maybe we should also pop some grape mentats. I think we will. Grape mentats. You become addicted to all mentats. Awesome. Wonderful. Good thing there's a doctor. We can just be like, hey, I'm addicted to something. And he's like, no problem. You're no longer addicted to nothing. Which is great. But a little silly.
Need a new set of clothes?
Let's see what you got.
Tops, bottoms, shoes.
But between our gear here and our grape mentats, we should be at max bartering cap. Should be able to sell and buy things at the cheapest that they could possibly be.
Hey, Mo.
These ain't just any old pieces of wood.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Handmade.
Sure.
Mo Cronin's like the dumbest guy in this game. He's funny. Thinks baseball's more like hockey. You just punch people, and that's the sport. But no, that is
If you're thinking
it
safe,
is not
a
accurate.
long-range rifle,
Let's see what you have.
feel free to test the grip.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Arturo, do you have gears? Yes, he does have gears. Huzzah. What else does he have? Recon shielded Gauss rifle. It's pretty cool. Is that a suppressor? No, it's a compensator. Alright, well, we can make our own version of that at home. So let's see. Let's just get rich here.
Well, I suppose we can
Well,
do
I suppose
business.
I can do business.
Sure.
Isn't
Let's
that
take a
like
look.
what you
Everything.
do? Let's see. Myrna, what do you have? I'll take your adhesive and sort by value here. Anything with gears. I need gears. Lots of gears. Okay. Take that stuff. We like that stuff. Don't really need stim packs. So most of those. Okay. We'll go look the rest of the town for whatever caps they may think that they need or have, or whatever. Buy ammo. Buy ammo for me, give me all your money.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Got your fix.
Yeah, sure, Bob. Give me all your money. Yep. What's worth more, Jet or Psycho? Jet is, and Jet's easier to make, so use it less often. Let's do 280. There we go.
Hey, Doc.
This better be an emergency.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Let's sell him the stuff we don't need. And another, how much of this? That, yeah. Right.
High quality chems right here.
Well, I got pretty much what I came for, or at least as much of it as I can carry.
You want your meat sliced thin?
I'll just go ahead and save real fast. I think we need to run back to Sanctuary again, because we ended up picking up a whole lot of drugs that we need to drop off. They're really crowding our inventory. How much of this can we carry? We just need to talk to the doctor and cure our addiction to mentats. Beautiful day outside.
I want to be left alone.
Doc.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Go over your symptoms with me.
You don't have cures for...
Yeah, you got it bad. Let's flush your system. It's gonna burn like crazy afterwards, alright?
He said I got it bad. Really? I just got addicted to one
else
thing.
bothering
Is it
you?
really that bad?
Think I soaked up some rads out.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia, yeah. We better clean
And
you
the
up.
rads too. I've been taking on a lot of rads, eating all of this fruit.
Hold on. Any other complaints?
That was it.
Off you go then.
Before we get zapped again, let's put on our hazmat suit. Before we run all the way back to Sanctuary, let's make sure that's actually what we want to do. Why is Coastal Cottage so unhappy? I don't think there's really anything we can do for him. Just want to make sure we don't lose any places, because if I remember correctly, if a place gets too unhappy, you just like lose the settlement and you can never get it back. I think it needs to be all the way to 0 for that to happen, so I don't think we're in danger for the most part anywhere. Kingsport Lighthouse. Let's see. Are there any places that aren't hooked up to a supply line yet? I think they're all hooked up. Yeah. I don't think we missed any. It's not a very realistic supply line, and Sanctuary is going to be totally overrun with provisioners all of the time. But it is, if you're lazy and you don't care, you're like me, then it's fine. Maybe at some point we'll like redirect them all to Red Rocket, but yeah. Can stop by Grey Garden, because we can assign people to tasks while we're there. It's a nice green day.
Move along.
Not to be confused with the band. The day is literally green. Not to be confused with the guy from The Fifth Element that says everything's green. It's actually green. As much as I like it, I still don't want to breathe it, so we wear the hazmat suit. What I really need right now for my streaming career is an audio wizard, so I can actually play this game with sound. It seems to be only Fallout related that my weird audio issue is happening, and only when I'm running OBS. So something between OBS and Fallout. And it's not any of my settings, because I uninstalled and reinstalled OBS and did everything differently from the ground up. So I don't think it's OBS, I think it's Fallout. Something with the way that it interacts with OBS. Doesn't seem to be any other games. Doesn't seem to do it when I don't have OBS open. It does make my game unplayable. At least I hope it's only Fallout related, because it hasn't been happening with other games. If it did, though, I think I'd just lose my mind and probably cry, because I've spent like a solid 20 hours trying to fix the problem. Having it come back is already extremely frustrating. Probably build more of these stations here. We'll see if we need to. How many of you are assigned to food? Maybe that many. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we just need 3 assigned.
Got it.
4? We're is all of the food that you guys are being assigned to? Should only have 18. You just assigned to that one plant there? Okay, let's just remove that one plant there. Are you now unassigned? Yeah, okay, good. You don't need a guy whose entire job is just to maintain one plant. The game can be silly like that.
Got it.
Everybody has jobs now, yeah. Oh. All got jobs. You're all gathering scrap for me. Okay, good. That's all of our stations, though, so just build a couple more. So the new people coming in have something to do. And as always, we're just going to want to save real quick before we leave. There's the provisioner.
Yes?
I got lost inside my own ship. There we go. Any other settlements on our way back? Sunshine, Tidings, Starlight. Probably go to Sunshine Tidings. Make sure that that's... You got people doing jobs there. Sunshine Tidings is pretty awesome. We didn't immediately set it up as soon as we went and explored it, but Sunshine Tidings has a magazine that lets you collect double the amount of meat from animals you kill. Really, really great for survival. It was one of the first things I did on this save file, was run straight to Sunshine Tidings to pick up that magazine. We've been drowning in meat ever since. Unless they have a lot of meat that I need to cook. At some point we'll throw on the intelligence gear, get addicted to mentats again, and then go on a cooking spree. Hello, Sunshine Tidings. Free the robots, yes. Wish I could get rid of these things. It's so annoying that when you kill stuff, it just kind of sits there forever. You can try and remove it, it'll just come back. Pretty wild. I need to get the Sim Settlement mod that the Ancient Gamer uses, because that lets you do exactly what I'm talking about. Get rid of stuff that the game wouldn't normally let you. So many oversights. I just want to do a no mods run, because that's too much to ask. Why can't I place this bell anywhere? Do we not build enough food? Oh, doesn't look like it. Let's build some more food. Can't place it anywhere, apparently, except up here. I can't I place anything down here? What in the world? Why is this game so broken? Okay, I guess I'll place the potatoes up here. Tried to place 12 there. Is that 12? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. You are assigned to this food. The rest of you are scavengers now. If I could... What the heck? Oh, I can't place anything because we're getting raided. Is that what that is? Is that what's going on here?
It's over for now.
Well, buzz off. Huh? Alright. Can I build anywhere I want to now? Please tell me that I can place stuff over here. Okay, I can. Good. Because that was pretty frustrating. Right. It's a good place to put these. I can't move these wild potato blossoms. I don't think that they ever get their blossoms back, so we'll scrap them. Whatever, don't need them. Resources, scavenging station. Assign everybody to their new life. You do this now. Oh, let me click on you. You do this now.
Got it.
All of you do this now. This is what you do now. You were a settler and now you're a scrap collector. This is your life. Never get over the fact that you just do like one thing for somebody and then from then on they're like, alright, here, have complete control over every waking moment of the rest of my life. Thanks for killing that guy for me. Anyways, here's the key to my entire everything. Go ahead and scrap everything that I own and tell me what to do for the rest of my life. It's really funny. Why can't I assign... This game is so broken! Why can't I do anything? Why does it say machine gun turret? I'm not placing a machine gun turret. Store machine gun? No. What do you mean? Why is this machine gun turret over here? There. Okay, whatever. So silly how broken this game can be.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I think everyone's pretty much assigned now.
My
Just
back
a
hurts,
check.
my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Should have 3 food persons, so that's 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't have any more people assigned to food. Don't think they are. That should be good. Oh, these 2 are unassigned.
Got it.
I felt like there was a couple more. There is.
Okay.
Right.
What do you need?
I think everybody's got their jobs now.
Seems to be growing well.
I'll just save real quick. And head the rest of the way back to Sanctuary. Suppose we can go out over the bridge. We've skipped the bridge in the past because there's usually like a high-level enemy on the bridge. It's a random encounter, but sometimes it'll be like a Mr. Gutsy. These days, though, we're so strong, it's like doesn't really matter what's on the bridge. We'll just kill it. Nothing here this time. Our places are set up basically. Holy crap, how many people are there? 22 people? 23 people? Wow. I'm so glad that we have so many people watching. I'm glad that I can be entertaining enough for you all to stick around, and I really appreciate you guys. And that's all I gotta say. I'm just here to maybe make somebody's day a little bit better. I know that streaming always makes my day a little bit better because we have really awesome viewers that come in and say nice things. Always brightens up my day. So.
I love to make trips to Diamond City. There's so much to see.
And as always, my hope for anybody that watches is that they want to come back. And that they we can develop our sort of parasocial friendship over time. Maybe consider becoming an active part of my Discord community. Because once the Discord community has plenty of people in it, we'll start to try and see if we can't do lots of cool events. Open to ideas for events, but I'm talking with some other people about doing possibly book clubs or servers, like always up servers for games and stuff like that. But you can never have too much good community, and these days, at least in my experience, has always been hard to find. And that's kind of the point of Beelzebub, is to bring together cool people so that they can meet and compete and collaborate and all of those cool things. I'd love to have the Beelzebub Discord be a place where if you need to find people to game with, you automatically have good people that you know you'll get along with. It's pretty much the idea. And that's why we go the extra distance. I feel like doo-doo feces today, but we're gonna stream anyways. Because that's just how we do it. We're not in the business of making excuses. We're not in any sort of business as far as streaming is concerned. We don't ask for money.
Still in one piece.
Yeah?
Right. Now that you guys are done protecting yourself from being murdered by these
What do you need?
asshole robots, get back to work. You'll need to have jobs assigned. You do this.
Sure.
You do
Sure.
also the exact same thing. Should actually go to this one. Dang it.
Got
That
it.
one. And you go here.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be more people. I don't see the rest of the people here. See only like 6. Supposed to be 8. Oh, I think that includes the cat and the Brahmin though. Okay. Say it again real fast and hit on it. Is this a new record? No, actually, I think the highest concurrent, and sorry again that I don't see comments immediately. I have to have my headset off for this stream because of weird audio issues on my end. So I just kind of have to look every once in a while for comments since I can't hear the ping. When it does, it's just like 50 decibels of white noise instead of ping noise. So, but no, I think I'm gonna go so you get people. No, I don't think you leaving will get me any more people. It'll just be one less. But it's not about the number of people. It's about the how cool the people are. But I'm sure everybody currently watching is cool. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, of course. I'm not sure I'll ever feel anything about how many people are watching necessarily. It's more about the opportunity I get to interact with everyone and have discourse. That's what brings me excitement. Oh, Deacon, glad to see that you're scavenging like you're supposed to be. All of you have jobs, except Nick. Get back to work, Nick.
Can do.
Sure. Okay.
As uncomfortable as I am physically today, mentally I'm very happy to be able to continue streaming Fallout while I can. I know we took quite some time off, so... But time waits for no man. Or woman. Yeah, 23 people is probably the most that we've ever had viewing for Fallout. But I remember one of our peak streams, we had like 35 people watching. But that was during the day that there was like an event on peak, so that one made a lot of sense. Because there was just a lot of people watching that particular game that day, in general. Let's see, store junk. Okay, put all the things we don't need in here. And there's an awful lot of things we don't need. All this meat, we don't need it. All these plants. Certainly don't need 50 buff out. Or 40 jet or 53 mentets. I don't need any mentets actually. Quite so much water, don't need quite so much. Let's see. We might cook up a little bit of meat just so we have some meat to eat. Some meat.
Round of applause, sir.
You're tied to this place with your energy.
Thought we just picked up. Oh, were those already cooked mutt chops? Thought we cooked up some raw mutt meat. We might have just picked up, yeah, already cooked chops. I see. Apparently we had Yagua meat still in us, so let's go ahead and get rid of that because we don't need that. Where is it though? I don't think it's in my inventory. It must be in the work. It must be in one of the workbenches somewhere. All of my lovely junk. So much lovely junk. Stuff just piles up. Just like to get rid of as much of it as possible. That way I don't have to sort through like 50 million things to find the note I'm supposed to read when I pick it up. Oh, we never use these. Let's just put them away. Oh, not in here though. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything. Alright, we gotta talk to Presso Gravy.
Excuse me.
Do you think
Presso
we're ready to
Gravy.
retake the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do
let's
some
do
recon and
it.
meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Yeah. Let's retake the castle. It's gonna be what we do next. Presto Gravy. Presto. Gravy. That's what they used to call me in middle school, Presto Gravy. Not for any particular reason. I'm supposed to talk to Presto Gravy, but now he's probably all the way at the castle already, so I just did talk to him, but I have to talk to him twice apparently. That one quest we failed was pretty unfortunate. We had the quest for like months in game, And then the moment we're about to go do it, we're like meters away and it fails for some reason. It's like, oh, I don't even know what could fail. This is so sad. It's just how it goes. That's just how it is sometimes. What do you want? Nobody said you could speak to me. What does everyone think of my new shawl, though? My aunt made it for me after Christmas. She already made me a dice bag. My mom also got into crocheting, and she made me several really awesome baskets that I can now put stuff in around my house. If I keep receiving so many crochet gifts from my family, what I think I'll do is have my entire house made out of crochet. I also got to pick out this color. I thought about doing something really, really colorful with bunches of colors and shit, but I ended up picking this one because it's already a lot of visual noise for the sake of streaming, and thought if it was super colorful it would end up becoming more distracting than it was awesome. So I felt like this was the best option as far as colors go, just a solid color. It's a nice shade of gray. Really gray. Just gonna ignore these guys. I don't have time to shoot you in the face. I got stuff to do. You're not even worth your weight in experience. Let me through. But normally I drape this blanket over my shoulders and it's always kind of a pain, but the shape of this shawl is perfect. Real convenient. You just kind of throw it on, you don't have to fold it. It's not a square, it's 7/8 of a circle. Pretty awesome. It's not too warm, not too cold. It's just right. I had my mom explain to me the difference between knitting and crocheting. Apparently the only difference is that you just use one needle or two needles. Apparently a lot of people really care about the difference, but I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's pretty much the same thing. Apparently a bunch of people get really up in arms about not confusing one for the other, but I don't know. That seems just like something really petty to get up in arms about. You're effectively doing the same thing. I mean, why not both? And why not? I mean, I don't really know anything about either, but why not mix the techniques to achieve cool results? You know, like a swap from doing knitting to crocheting to. Because I know you do like different stitches. Like you can tell by looking at mine, it's got like different layers of different types of different techniques, and they all have names and stuff. Why not just mix them? Do knitting and crocheting. Just layer them on top of each other. What do I know? I'm just a nerd. say do whatever works. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to getting up in arms about stuff in life, the only thing worth getting up in arms about is anything that has to do with, like, morality and shit. You know what I mean? Like, if the thing that you're so concerned with has nothing to do with a moral decision one way or another, then it's like, why care? It just doesn't matter, you know? Whatever, man. It's like being mad that somebody confused Marvel with DC. The comics are written by different people anyways. It doesn't matter. There's no continuity between even you know, the series within the same universe. The comic creators themselves don't care. I bet you they get confused who they're working for half the time. I feel like I just lost every single subscriber I ever had by saying that there's no difference between Marvel and DC. Here's the way I see it. They both have good series, and they both have bad series, and they both have cool heroes and bad heroes, and versions of all of those heroes that are cool or not cool. It just depends on which series you're reading or watching at the time. It's all on a case-by-case basis. Same way I like to see politics. I would never call myself a left or a right person because I don't believe in tribalism, you know, arbitrary tribalism like knitting versus crocheting. Just do what makes sense at the time. Deal with it on a case-by-case basis. Give me these mines. I know you guys thought you needed those, but I need them more so I can sell them later.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Now I can see why you wanted to take it back. I don't see anything but a bunch of trash.
Not really. It looks pretty trashed.
Once we clear it out, you'll see. Get that radio tower up and running, repair the walls. People will see the Minutemen aren't afraid of a real fight. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard.
I mean, I don't think anybody thinks the Minutemen are afraid of a real fight. I've actually killed like 1,000 people in the name of the Minutemen. That's just me.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No.
Shoot those
If we
lobsters.
split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us?
Well, General, what do you think?
I'm just gonna say not ready yet, and then I'm gonna go kill everything myself.
If you get into trouble, we've got your back. But it's better if we go in with a plan.
It's better that we have a plan. Well, my plan is to just go secretly get it done. You guys sit back. I got this. Leroy Jenkins. Why are they ignoring me? Oh, there we go. Oh, I told you guys to sit back. What are you doing? You guys... You're making this so much more difficult than it has to be, and you're all gonna die for it. Just let me do it.
Damn. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs, or they'll be back before we know it.
Lurks like to hold up
Let
inside
me
old
do it.
buildings.
so the walls are probably full of them.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The general and I will clear the walls.
I'm in your walls.
Yes, sir.
I am in your walls.
General.
I am in your walls. I am in your walls. Boink, boink. Oh, we have to destroy them. We can't just collect them. It's a little bit because I have to shoot them. But unfortunately, I have to waste the ammo. Do I have a cheaper gun with ammo I can use? Hold on, guys. Sorry, I gotta go check on my cat. The cat's been complaining a lot lately. It's probably because I took a week off. She's just a little bit lonely. All right. She's fine. Don't you guys worry. I spend a lot of time with my cat. I can't let her in this room because I'm actually terribly allergic to my cat. So I need this to be like the one allergen-free space in my house. It's already hard enough to sleep through the allergies half the time. But I can't be going like this all every stream, scratching my face and blowing snot everywhere, so. Gotta get situated. Here we go. Can't these guys destroy these eggs for me? Do I really gotta do everything myself? Yeah, my cat was a rescue, and her previous owner basically abandoned her, so she has pretty bad separation anxiety. But don't you worry, like I said, I do spend a lot of time with her. My mom also had this idea to get this like pheromone diffuser that's supposed to help him chill out. I just plugged that in today, so we'll see how well that works for calm. It definitely did something, because basically as soon as I plugged in, she went over to check it out. She's like, "Oh, what's this? What's this smelly stuff here?" So it's doing something. the melee, these ones at least can save some melee.
What the hell was that?
For some reason, there's one in the courtyard I have to shoot. Oh. Where's the queen? My queen.
Alright, here we go! Everybody okay?
Hey, that was easy.
Yeah!
Hold up. Opening fire.
Something's out there.
Is that all of them?
I had no choice.
Wait till they
I had no choice. Nope. That's correct. Do any of us ever really have a choice? Is there such a thing as free will? That's for you to decide.
Work,
or
people,
is it?
But we aren't done yet. Let's focus on getting the radio fixed for right now.
Power up the radio transmitter. Yes,
Let's go see if there's anything.
Once I
left.
power this up,
And
we'll be
activate.
ready to broadcast. Excellent. Once I power this up,
I got
we'll be
power
ready to
up. How much
broadcast.
power does it need?
Well, I guess it could be worse. See what
Requires
you can do with
10.
it.
Alright.
I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Power. Why is it stuck on laser turret again? I don't get it. Generators. Alright, I need a provisioner. Alright, you're a provisioner. Oh, you're not a provisioner. Can't be a provisioner. Who can be a provisioner? Ugh. How am I supposed to do anything without a provisioner? I did not think this far ahead. I need a recruitment beacon. But, like, where can I place it? Here, apparently. Can I build any sort of generator with what I have on me? Yes. Okay, good. Can't place it anywhere, though. No wireless. How many of these things are there? Give me a break. Bash. Smash. Shoot. Bang. Someday my work will be done. And we'll carry as much Mirelurk meat as we can carry. Run back around and collect it all. Someday we'll turn it into Mirelurk cake. And bash. Any more? Is it finally over? Alright, can I build stuff now? Why can't I place this anywhere? Can I place it up here? Yes. There we go. Hopefully we'll get somebody in a minute that we can send as a provisioner so we can build the rest of the things we need to build. I don't know where those laser turrets are, but always it's forcibly snapping me onto those. We'll just store them. Build them again at some point. Oh. I'm getting hit with a wave of lethargy. Oh. I might end this stream a little bit earlier so I have time to rest before the next stream tonight. Sorry again, guys, but I could be pretty sick. I've been sick for a week. I'll just do my best to keep together, basically.
I'm gonna be sick.
Saw something.
Here they come!
No, influenza A.
Is that it? Is it
I'm
over?
trying not to get my cat sick because it's a zootropic type of flu. The influenza A, unfortunately, can be transferred to cats and dogs, so one of those rare diseases that just doesn't care what it infects. Why is my building so broken? I can't see anything that I want to build. Oh, I can finally build stuff down here. Let's build a bell. I see 2 more people showed up since we built the recruitment beacon, so I should be able to call them over. Hopefully, because sometimes it'll say they showed up, but they actually won't show up for a while. I need 1 more steel. I'm sure we can find steel somewhere in here. Yeah, okay, steel. Bell. Bell, please. Let me build anything, please. Apparently not. Why can't I see it? Ugh, so frustrating. I see a waypoint over there. Something else supposed to do. Let's see if we can actually get in there. Ah, yes, of course. More guys. More Mirelurks. Never had enough Mirelurks. Maybe it'll let me build the bell when I've cleared all the Mirelurks.
I'm glad that's over.
Right, now can I build? Bell. Why can't I build the bell? I can build all these other things, just not the bell. Ugh. Right, we're just gonna have to run around and see if we can find one of these settlers. Alright, here we go, settler. You are a provisioner, finally. Go to sanctuary. Now we can build proper. And we leveled up. What do we get? So many lovely options. Which one do we want, though? can't remember what we were thinking of investing our points into. Maybe we just start dumping points into perception to make VATs better. Or strength so we can carry more stuff. We would like sniper and we would like refractor. Endurance wouldn't be too bad either. Let's say we just throw points into perception now. Alt will be good. Right. Now that we have a provisioner, though, we should be able to build more generators. Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of gears after we bought that gear shipment. We're gonna need like 4 of these, though. There we go. Talk to Presto Gravy.
Wow, we really did it.
Yeah, we really did it.
I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to anywhere, anytime. Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland.
Right. I guess we go and collect all of these meats that we left laying around. How much can I hold? I can hold a respectable amount of meat. Looks like a lot of the corpses despawned already, though. And by that I mean, like, all of them. Oh well. It ain't no big thing. Let's finish setting up this place, though. They need food and water. And defense. We can do that, no problem. We got 190 potatoes. Got plenty of potatoes.
Attention, Minutemen. We've just gotten word that a settlement is in trouble. Anyone within range, please respond.
It's kind of random where I can place them. Like I can place them here, but not here. Not here, but yes here. There's like a normal, decent spot. This seems good. Can I build along this whole stretch here? Kind of. It don't matter. They don't need to be in perfect crop rows, as much as I'd like them to be. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Will it let me build a bell now? It will let me build a bell. Wonderful. So ring a ding that bell. Right, people. Where is everyone? Come out of your hiding, people. I gotta assign you jobs.
Okay.
Where are you assigned to? Should be
Got
assigned to food. We make automated defenses. We don't need anybody assigned to a defense post. It's always demand power.
Sure.
There's that defense post that person's assigned to. You gotta find it and destroy it.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Right here? Okay, I think it's this one right here. Why is my screen shaking? I'm not just tripping, am I? Oh no, there's more eggs. What the heck? I thought I got all of these. This time we'll collect their meat before they despawn. Here we go.
2 a.m. here at Radio Freedom.
There's some more of these defense posts we gotta get rid of.
Safe out there.
See if we can hook up this generator to the rest of our grid here. It's a little bit too far. Maybe they'll let us place the beacon down here now? Will you be down here? It can be down here now. I don't know why I was freaking out about that so much before. There we go.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
So 10, 11, so we need a total of 21 power for us to make the use of our laser turrets. So we need 6 more, so it should just be like 2 more. Should just need 2 more windmills, I think, to get all of the power that we need. Yeah, we don't have enough steel. Holy crap! That's crazy. Cannot believe we ran out of steel. I never thought the day would come. Says we don't have enough power. How? How do we not? Oh, it's probably all the random electronics that are inside all of this stuff. I don't even know what this connects to. Whatever. I ain't concerned with that. 1, 2, 3. We're out of steel. Unbelievable. We're out of steel. And you want me to build this. We'll just build one of these. but like it won't let me. Game's so broken. Just won't even show me the thing I want to build. Come on, please. I just want to build this thing. Why can't I? Everything I need to build it. Hmm.
Here at Radio Freedom. Hope you're listening from a safe place. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I wish I could figure out why I just can't build things. What is this? Switched power pylon. Oh, I don't need that. 24 difference. That we placed down all but one turret that we needed. Oh yeah, all of these random industrial wall lights. That's why it's saying we don't have enough power. It wants to power up all of these things. Let's not want it. See if we can't find some more steel though, so we can place down the rest of our stuff here. There's a water purifier out there? Whoa. Well, we don't need that. We don't need a water purifier. Do we have enough steel now?
This is Radio Freedom. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, it'll let us build the heavy laser turret
Nothing to
now.
report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
You know, it wouldn't let us do it before. Here's a good spot we need. Okay, and just place down one more, it don't matter. Fine. And boom. Happy days. Enough defense. We'll just get water pumps. We don't need this water purifier out there. We've got plenty of water being created at Sanctuary. We don't really need any more surplus water.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is
And it's
Radio
bugged
Freedom.
again.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Can't place anything. Let's Scrapping stuff worked last time. Maybe we can scrap a couple more things. It says we have enough steel to build another. Maybe it's just lying. No, let us build more water. Yes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, just need more steel. There we go. Enough water. Now we just need beds. Sleeping bags will do.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Let's get rid of all the junk in here we don't need.
Tuned here for updates.
Oh no, did not mean to scrap. Oh, I think I just placed down. Edge. The water thing. And beds. Alright, yeah, this place is done being set up, so
It's 5 a.m.
I think we're going to go ahead and save here, and then we're actually going to end the stream early for tonight, because I'm crashing pretty hard, and I don't want to cancel our stream this evening, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a nap, and then wake up for that next stream for you guys. It should be fun. I think we'll be playing Raft. If everybody that was playing Raft with us yesterday can join again. But yeah, I really need to take a Tylenol and drink some water and lay down for a little bit, because I'm probably just gonna like pass out sitting up otherwise. But it should probably be good for the evening stream. I don't want to keep calling off streams. We already did that several times. I'm not feeling nearly as bad as we were back then, so life is good. Bad things pass. And really appreciate everyone who's watching. I'd stream to nobody if I had to, but I never do, because I have so many awesome people that come in and want to watch the stream, and I always have a good time talking to everyone, and it's just awesome. Thank you guys as always, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope that I see you during our evening stream tonight. See you guys.